Hello, and welcome to Positively Ernest, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes, founder of the Science of Mind. I'm Gary Takesian, your guide on this journey of what I like to call consciousness renovation, which we do by examining our old beliefs and replacing them with new ways of thinking that help us create the fulfilling life that we desire. So we start with this quote from Dr. Holmes. "The word that we speak is the law of our lives, and nothing hinders its operation but ourselves." Allow me to change that a bit. I would instead say, the stories we tell ourselves are the laws by which we live, and nothing hinders their effect but ourselves. Let's dive into this. I like to expand on Ernest's idea of words to include the whole narrative that we have going on inside our heads all the time. The internal narrative goes on constantly as we try to make sense of our world. We do it automatically, either by adopting or creating a story to fit what we're currently experiencing or that which we wish to experience. This quote from Dr. Holmes, where he calls our words the law of our lives, highlights the immense power our words and stories hold in shaping our day-to-day lives. When we run up against something that doesn't work out the way we'd hoped, the main obstacle is often telling ourselves old stories that dwell on thoughts that are inconsistent with what we really want. So, how does this apply to our daily lives? Dr. Holmes teaches us that we live in a cause and effect universe, and that our words, and by extension our internal stories, are not only powerful, they are causative, meaning that the effect of the stories we tell ourselves can be just as powerful in causing an unwanted result as a desired result. Once we state a desired outcome, telling ourselves how difficult or even impossible or improbable it might be to reach that goal can derail the very thing that we wanted to achieve in the first place. It is to our benefit that we pay attention to the stories we tell ourselves, but also to be mindful of the stories we tell others. Even though we may not consider ourselves as storytellers per se, any time that we share about a weekend away or a favorite movie, etc., we're telling a story of our experience. And as you can see, the stories we tell can be very powerful in more ways than one. I know that in my 18 years as a Science of Mind practitioner, I've been working on these ideas all along. And I know how easy it is to slip into old narratives when something doesn't go as I anticipated. When I fall into a lapse of consciousness, my partner is right there to remind me to speak only of that which you wish to experience. And that stops me in my tracks from any more grousing around that I may be doing. And I'm living proof that life is a work in progress. I'd like to know your thoughts on this. Have you ever noticed telling yourself something that you wanted was too difficult or out of reach? Or perhaps that even though you really wanted something, you felt somehow unworthy to pursue it? Share your experiences below. Your insights might inspire someone else on their journey of self-discovery. As we wrap up this episode, it's important to remember that we won't achieve success from telling a new story of something we desire if we also continue telling that same old story of what isn't working for us. Once you declare a desire, avoid second-guessing it. Let the universe work for you without interfering with a story that may derail your desire. Being conscious of this power is essential to living the life you desire and staying in step with our rapidly changing world. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Positively Ernest from Vita Spiritual Learning Center. If you found this meaningful, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment, question, or suggestion below. For more information, you can visit our website at vidaslc.org, where you can also make a tax-deductible donation to support the programming that we provide for free. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified of future programs. Thanks, and we'll see you next time as we are Positively Ernest.